What's up, YouTube? SwooCube here. Um, I'm going to give you a TCG adjacent video today and break down the new Pokemon TCG Pocket trailer for the new set. There's actually a lot of info that I've been able to glean from watching this trailer in 0.25 speed and freezing the frame. So we're just going to quickly talk through and highlight some of the things I've seen. EX seems to kind of be the pack leader. I think this seems like a very interesting card. That genome hacking move will certainly do work against some of the big, meta cards like Mewtwo, Charizard, and the big hitters like that. Very excited to see an Aerodactyl. That's good. Good view. Aerodactyl EX fighting card, weak to lightning, so it's that flying type. Um, which is kind of interesting because it's usually the other way around, right? Lightning's weak to fighting, but that's pulled kind of from the video games that the flying type gets weak to, like the legendary birds. Um, Primeval Law seems like a killer Pokemon ability, and 2 damage for 80 is quite powerful. I would not be surprised to see this Aerodactyl do some serious work and shake the meta a little bit, especially against some of those. Well, it stops. I was thinking this could work against Charizard, but it actually Charizard usually evolves on the bench. So, um, yeah, maybe it won't be. I don't know. It's cool. I'm happy to see it. Moving along. Now, the most interesting thing. Okay, so here we see Dedenne, 60 HP basic. Thunder Shock's the ability. That's a 10 damage, 1 energy. Flip a coin for a paralyze. Having a little bit of a hard time reading this Vaporeon. Washout's the ability. As often as something with water energy. I'm not really super familiar. Um, Leaf is a supporter. You can see this more clearly on one of the other screens, but the ability on Leaf is, I'm actually just going to go ahead and see if I can't. There we go. Yeah. Okay. On Leaf, you see during this turn, the retreat cost of your active Pokemon is 2 less. That is huge, huge. It's a supporter, not an item, so you can only play one of those per turn, but there are absolutely some decks that are going to see this. I mean, think about like Executor decks, right? Executor EX decks are absolutely going to want to consider playing Leaf. Other cards you can see on the screen, a Magmar with an 80 for 2 that you discard 2 fire energies could be kind of an interesting basic to run in a Moltres shell. Blue, the supporter. If I rewind just a hair, during your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take minus 10 damage from attacks from your opponent's active Pokemon. So blue's almost like an inverse Giovanni. Taurus over here in the bottom left, fighting tackle, 40 damage, plus an additional 60 or 80. But that's 3 energy. So it's a 3 energy 120 attack versus EX Pokemon. That seems a little clunky. I don't know if that's really going to do a whole lot of work. Um, Execute, the last one. If I scroll forward a little bit, there we go. Growth Spurt. Pick a green energy from your energy zone and attach to this Pokemon. Unless we're getting a new copy of Executor, I don't know that this ability, I mean, with the current evolution line, is not going to be that strong. There's also a cool Marshadow here that we'll see in a new slide moving forward. Uh, oh, wait, I missed the Marshadow here. Let's go back to that. Having some, yeah, there you go. Revenge. Basically, it deals 40, but it'll deal 100 for 2 if one of your opponent was knocked out last turn. And it's got a retreat cost of 1. This is going to be a super powerful pivot Pokemon in fighting decks. Look forward to seeing that. And then there's one more screen here where we get to see. Yeah, here we go. All right, lots of info to be gleaned from this, right? So Larvesta means we're probably getting Volcarona, which is awesome. Snivy means we're going to get the Seviper line. Delmise is a great basic that kind of is like has like a Lapras type ability. You've got Morlul. I mean, it just it's going to be a sweet little set. I can't wait to start opening this, and it's coming real soon. Couple days, guys. I hope that this video was helpful to you. I had a couple minutes.